Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have the update for you, and this is update for yes, this is the brand Ajyad. Ajyad is another brand from Middle East, and I unboxed and reviewed at least 3 to 4 of their fragrances, and every one, especially for the price, especially for the money, they are very good. They impressed me a lot, and especially this bad boy. This is yeah, this one is very particular for very particular people. Okay, so let me tell you first the longevity. Longevity is very good, but is not a beast mode. Okay, so on my skin went up to 8 hours. On material goes even longer, 10 to 12 hours. So it is very good, but it's not a beast mode, which is a bit surprising because I thought with these ingredients it should be a beast mode, but it's not. But it is very good. So up to 8 hours on my skin, and on t-shirt goes even longer, up to 10 hours easy. And in terms of projection, it's very good projector, an arm length for 2 hours to 2 to 3 hours, and then slowly will subside. So you're getting a big bubble around you and a big cloud and a very big trail. The trail is very good as well. I put 5, and that was more than enough. So because this is very strong, okay, especially in the beginning, it's just massive. It's a beast. So you don't need more than 5, more than enough, okay, unless you're going outdoors, you want people to smell you from the other side of the road, then you put more, okay. But if you're indoors, maybe even 3, okay, 3 is ample enough, but don't put more than 5 because it's very strong. So, and season, this is better suited for cooler weather, but if you control the trigger, you can even use it in summer. Obviously in summer less sprays, in winter more sprays. Sex, is it unisex? It is unisex to my nose. The only thing is very animalic, so that puts it leans towards masculinity. But if a lady likes this kind of fragrance, it doesn't mean anything. They can easily wear it. As always, if you like something, wear it. If you don't like something, don't wear it. Doesn't matter who is it marketed for, but this is unisex anyway, so this is marketed unisex. This is, by the way, Ajyad Kalimat Al Arabiya, means the words of Arabic or Arabic words, and is Eau de Parfum 75 ml, and this is from Ajyad, and so and also this is, you can find it in United Kingdom under £20, which is a bargain for this kind of fragrances, because to my nose it smells very natural, doesn't smell synthetic at all, which is crazy. Because imagine the ingredients in here, they, natural, they cost hundreds of pounds anyway. So when it opens up, occasion, this is all year, all occasion, formal, informal, daytime, nighttime, anything you want, because first thing first, you have to be very confident to wear this. Second, you have to be mature, I would say 30 and up, to be on the safe side to pull this off. And also you need to know your oud. You need to like your oud, because this is first and foremost oud, and the oud in here is Animalic. Yes, it's a beast. So you name it is in here. Animalic is barnyardy, is funky, is yes, it's everything people tell, with the, some oud is in here. So it is very challenging, especially in the beginning. So it opens up very animalic, very oudy and earthy, and green, super green. and this stays for 20 to half an hour, like that. So 20 minutes to half an hour is very, very animalic, and it's your face, it just hits you in the face. And then after that, slowly, slowly mellows down. Mellows down. The animalicness almost, it goes away about an hour or so. So from beginning to 1 hour, there's a big animalic component to this. But from then, an hour on, the animalicness just basically subside. It's just a hint of it left, but not much. And almost it becomes a normal fragrance, almost. So from then you get the patchouli. The patchouli here is very earthy, is very danky, is very damp. It's a little bit on the chocolatey side, but not, there's not much sweetness in here. The sweetness around 4 to 5, I would say. So it's a medium sweetness, but the sweetness mainly comes from the amber accord. The amber accord in here is a combination of a little bit of leatheriness, a little bit woody, a little bit floral. I cannot tell what floral is in here because that wood is so dominant that it just basically it umbrellas everything, and it just doesn't let you to poke in. It's so strong. From the mid to the end, the wood is subside, but it's still there. But it almost never goes to the background, but it is very mellow. But it's always there. So everything else is just basically after the wood. Okay, so this a little bit of spiciness here, and the spiciness smell like a cumin, and also the earthiness, the green, leafy, woody amber. The amber, as I said, is a very smooth amber in here, and also it's a little bit of tiny bit of sweetness, but it gives it that warmth and the body that usually amber gives. So it is quite warm, it's quite inviting. Well, not in the beginning, but later on. So first thing first, you need to like your oud. Second, you need to like your unusual fragrances. Third, you need to be confident to wear things like this. Fourth, if you're curious, when people talk about animalicness, barnyard and funky and all that, and you never had one, this is a good way to basically sniff it, because it's under 20 quid, and in other places in the world I'm expecting it to be similar prices, maybe around 25 to $30. So for that price you're getting an amazing fragrance which smells natural, and it has all those very unusual component facets, layers of and very danky, stinky oud. Okay, so if you want to know what's a stinky oud like, this is a good way to do it, because it's under £20, doesn't break the bank, even if you don't like it, but at least you have a reference, you can smell it from time to time, say, okay, what is the animalicness, and things like that. So if you are curious, this is a good way to go for it. Apart from those curious people, this is a no-go for majority of people, because again, this is very animalic, it's barnyardy, it is very unusual, it's very little bit on the daring, it is on the daring side, especially in the beginning to the mid, from beginning to the mid, and it is an acquired taste. Okay, so it is an acquired taste. If you like this kind of fragrances, you love this, because it is unapologetically bold and unapologetically in your face. It is there's no half measures in here. Okay, it just says, do you like your oud? Here we go. I just hit you in the face like an animal. So yeah, it's very, very animalic. I can smell all sorts. I can smell camels, horses, sheep, you name it. So anybody who smell this, it will smell something that they remember. For example, if you live in Europe, probably you remember farm animals who are mainly, it is normal having farms in Europe. If you are from Middle East, you remember, like me, I remember camel in here. If you are like a camel and horse, we have lots of camels and horse in the Middle East. And if you are like from Africa, probably this will remind you of some wild animals because it smells so animalic in here. It might even remind you of lions and rhinos and giraffe and things like that because it's so animalic. But I'm loving it. I give it 10 out of 10, especially for the price under 20 quid. This is the bargain of the century. And there is two kind of oud in here. There is an Indian oud and a Cambodian oud mixed together to give it that very, very animalicness. And those two kind of oud from India and Cambodia, they are on their own animalic anyway, but when you put them together, it becomes a super animalic. It becomes a beast. It becomes a wild animal. It becomes a monster, basically. So this is the story of this fragrance. If you dare, go and get it. If you don't dare, just forget it. It's not for you. I'm loving it to bits. As usual, the wifey couldn't stand it because the second she said, "Oh my God, what is that?" I said, "This is, I'm reviewing a new one." And she said, "Did you go and buy a camel again?" I said, "Yeah." She you know, when she smells skanky oud like this, it reminds her of camel. Oh my God, it's gorgeous, beautiful. I love it. Anyway, so guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you encourage me, you help me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, your encouragement will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. If you want to support me by buying one of my own fragrances, I'm a perfumer myself. I'm the artist. I'm the person who put from the you know, very basic materials to the perfume. Nobody else is involved. There is no it's just me with these hands, okay? And they are super artistic, ultra beast mode, very, very unusual, very intriguing, 100% natural, and very amazing value for money. But you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave the links in there as well. If you know, if you have it, if you if you go in and buy it, let us know later on what you think of it. Okay, thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.